Not having a top 10 list of movies, just having a list of movies I really love. Um, so I was talking about that with the Warriors, okay? And I said if I had to make a top 10, um, I would put it number 3. Or at least number 5, probably number 3 or 2. All right, just as a general idea. Um, I decided to talk about some of my favorite movies. Um, I like weird stuff. All right, I love John Waters films. I love Divine in those movies. I think Divine is amazing. My favorite John Waters film is Hairspray. I really think it is I've seen every version of it, including the shit live version. I've seen a lot of his movies. I like his movies. Are they good? I think they're not necessarily good, but they're thought provoking. I would stand by that. I think that Hairspray from '89 all the way up to now is genuinely a good movie. They did an amazing musical a few years back with a plus size woman that was beautiful in the role. The set design, the costume design, everything is amazing. It's a good movie about it's a good movie about a young lady in I don't remember where. I won't lie, I kind of forgot. I do that sometimes. Austin, I want to say. Anyways, the city, John Waters films, you have to understand the city is as much as a character. So Tracy in the Baltimore, I want to say it's Baltimore. Yes, it is Baltimore. Baltimore is a character as much as fucking anything else in movies. Um, I think I think it's a great movie, and I think that if you like musicals, you like this movie. Okay, I would recommend it to anyone wholeheartedly. And I really think that everyone, this is the kind of movie anyone can enjoy. It doesn't matter who it is. My I loved it. I love it so much. Another one of my favorite movies is kind of a cheat, kind of. I like all three Back to the Future movies. I think all three movies hold up well. I think they will for the rest of forever. I think all three are necessarily as good as one another. No, three is much three, and I truly love all three. Good as one or two. One or two are kind of in little in their own little world. And three kind of takes its break out and takes a break from the previous two and moves on elsewhere. And it works, and it works. It really does, in my opinion. But it's a good conclusion to the trilogy. I like it. I'm a bit on the tired side. Not that I have reason to be, but probably not good for me. But whatever. Um, I don't enjoy this perspective. That is a I hate Moulin Rouge. I don't necessarily hate opera. I just don't. I truly not give a shit about that movie. I never will. I probably never to. It's a good movie. I don't think it's a good play. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna tell you it's my opinion. Opinion that differs from you. I have opinions that aren't popular, and I'm okay with that. Oh, crap baskets. There's a lot of people here. No, pick me up. I did not, there's other movies I didn't enjoy, but that's neither here nor there. That was just an idea of the kind of movies I don't enjoy. Movies I don't think hold up very well. Movies that are kind of crap. Honestly, aren't going to hold up very well ever if you watch them over and over again. That's my opinion. I'm gonna have my opinion, and enjoy my opinion. I have seen. Okay, so I'm not just some guy who's seen a few movies here and there. Much like everyone else out there, I watch a lot of freaking movies. I watch, and I even list off. But I'm very snobbish, I guess you would say, about my movies. I don't mean to be. I'm just very opinionated, and you know. However, oh, son of a bitch. Okay, let's kill you quick. I do love the Kingsman movies. I love every single Kingsman movie. I have seen both Kingsman movies. I completely believe they are great movies. I believe they will. I cannot wait for the third one whenever it's coming out. I want to see the third one. I want to own the third. I own the first two. They are amazing movies. They really are. They're just so great, and they're so fun. Like that's a big thing for me. Is movies have to be fun, and they are fun, and that's key. They're kind of a twist. Okay, first off, just so you know, they're a twist on a different they're a twist on the James Bond formula. And it works really, really well. Really well. I think that it makes I like a good mix of pretty much anything Clint Eastwood. Percent everything Clint Eastwood. Well, everything Clint Eastwood I like all the way back. Maverick appearances on and his appearances in TV shows. Then he did the famous Sergio Leone movies, and then he got a career, and he did this amazing movie, great movie. I would call it a horror movie. I would go as far as call it a horror movie. Disagree if you want. I don't give a shit. It is a horror film called Play Misty for Me. It is such a different movie from everything else he's done. At least at the time. Now, I don't know. Might not be, you know, I mean, movies like that, like the Stalker thing, it's its own subgenre, for fuck's sake. I mean, come the fuck on here. It's literally its own fucking subgenre now. And it works so well. I enjoyed one of my favorite movies of the past 10 years, 15 years, whatever, whenever it came out, is without a doubt Gran Torino. That movie, every time I watch it, I cry. Then in the movie, I cry. He's just so good at doing everything. I'm not a big fan of The Rock. I think The Rock is, he's an actor. I mean, he comes from WWE, and I'm gonna put it best. I'm gonna steal this from Ben Kissel off of Kind of Fun, the wrestling podcast. They're really just theater nerds that work out. That's all wrestlers really are. They're just theater nerds that just work out, and it's cool. I honestly, I mean, like, I mean, my brain wants to do this thing where it doesn't want to work. I don't know why it's doing this right now. Pisses me off when it does this. but that's okay. I can continue talking. Um, I Sonic the Hedgehog, I would say, is one of the better movies of the year so far. I was thoroughly impressed. I really, truly was. I cannot put into words how impressive that movie genuinely was. Because 9 times out of 10, those movies suck. Video game movies suck. I mean, we have the most infamous example, one of the most infamous examples of all time, Mario Brothers. I mean, they're not. No, they are terrible movies. Everyone knows it. It's a terrible movie. Everyone knows it. But only because of Super Mario Brothers. I was listening to a interview with someone I rather enjoy watching, and he said it best. If it was called anything else, it would not be so hated. But because it is Mario Brothers, it's considered a bad film. But if it was called anything else, we'd go, that was really clever for the time. And I will stand by. I completely agree with it. He really made a point with that. Sorry, I was looking at the Unending Magnificence and debating on which one. Um, I like a lot of horror films. Horror is probably one of my favorite genres. Horror and action, but it has to be special action. I mean, I still enjoy the times of the 80s with all the shit fucking movies, Commando and all those movies that really aren't good, but we act like they're good, but we all know they're not that good. But I enjoy, but I mean, it's to each your own, you know. Um, I enjoy horror films. I love the Scream movies. All of the Scream movies. There are, it doesn't matter which one it is. I've seen all of them multiple times. And I love every single one of them. They are all fun, great movies, man. Um, I don't know if I'll be getting every single one of these. That is a lot of stupid crap I have to do. I mean, that's an insane amount of shit I have to fucking do. Just to get these things. And that's a cool fucking... It's cool. Anyway, sorry. I love horror. Horror is one of my favorites. I just recently got a horror film. Not your average horror film. In fact, I would say it's very different from a lot of other horror films. Called After Midnight, which was so good. It starred Henry Zabrowski. Um, he's a... If you watch Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, You'll know him as Gary. If you haven't seen it, he's done some other stuff, but not enough. I think the biggest thing he did was Wolf of Wall Street. I haven't seen it yet. It is on my list to watch because he's in it. Um, oh, so yeah, that's one of my absolute favorite horror films of the past. Came out just 6 months ago, 3 months ago. Fuck, I don't know. It came out sometime in the past 6 months. I don't remember if it was before this year, at the end of last year, or this year itself. Check it out. It's worth every penny. I've watched it once. I bought it because he's in it. I didn't rent it. I bought it, and I did not regret it. Um, Dread is probably another one of my favorites. It has Lena Headey, I think's her fucking. I don't remember. I don't know her fucking name. The chick that plays Cersei Lannister. She's in it. She's amazing in it. She does a great job. She really does. Um, she plays the main villainess, and she does a good job with it. So if you like her, or you like movies that are cop procedurals that aren't cop procedurals, you'll dig it because it is not like any other it's not like any other film out there. And I'm trying to think of one more guilty pleasure. Not even guilty pleasure. Fuck it. I don't believe in guilty pleasures. I don't believe they. One of my absolute favorites of all time is Assassin's Creed. I think that movie is underrated. I think it's absolutely amazing. I've seen it more times. I've seen it several times, and I don't care if people say I enjoyed it. I thought it was a perfectly good video game movie. Was it perfect? No. And one other opinion. Another great film came out last year, Detective Pikachu. Everyone was wrong. Sonic did not break the video game curse. Detective Pikachu did. Detective Pikachu was an amazing movie. It was enough fan service of to Pokemon fans like myself to go, hey, look, there's this Pokemon and this Pokemon. Look at this cute thing. Look at this fucking cute thing. It was enough of that for it to be awesome and go, oh my god, it's Growlithe. But it was enough different that it was its own thing, and it didn't have to live up to the potential of something people followed, which was the fucking anime. Which, yes, of course, I grew up watching the Pokemon anime. You know, they just did a parody of it for last podcast on the Left Live, and I will not lie, I fucking lost it when I heard that shit. If you haven't seen it, go to last podcast on lastpodcastlive.com. Buy the fucking special. It's 2 hours of fun. It's $6.66. It is worth every penny. Since they announced it, I've been waiting. That was 4 months ago. They announced it was coming out. They've been giving updates. The day it came out, I bought it, and I do not regret it. It's just like last year's Live in Chicago. I do not regret it. I love it. Everything in it is great. That's another thing, real quick. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I'd like to talk about those at some point. I will go into more detail about. I will go into what the podcasts are about. I will go into other shit like that. Just so you know, I don't really listen to a lot of true crime. True crime's everywhere. I don't need to listen to shit about that. I'd rather listen to other podcasts. I can recommend some now, but I think I'll wait till my next video or whenever I talk about podcasts. Thank you. Please check out the movies I recommended. I cannot recommend them enough. Starting with The Warriors on down. Every movie I listed off, every movie I recommended, I cannot recommend anything more. Thank you. Bye.